Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and we're here with another episode of Worldly Wednesday. Now, Worldly Wednesday, this is where we're finishing out the corners and making them square. So we haven't had to lay this out on a design floor or anything, right? So it made it a little easier for assembly, especially if you're like me and you got some old crickety bones that don't like going up and down very often. But this one's a lot of fun. But first, let's do our shout out. Our shout out is Phyllis at Mad Moody Quilting, and her YouTube channel is going to be in our show notes below. Go give her some love and encouragement and tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. That would help us out too, right? So getting the word out that we're giving shout outs to people, that would be nice. The other thing you're going to find in the show notes, now those show notes are really important, right? Those show notes are so important. Our collaboration starts July 9th. I'm the first block. So if this is posting after July 9th, please go back to July 9th. Look at the cute blocks we're making for this community round robin with Kelly from Kelly's Quilts and Cruises, Future Cat from New Zealand, and Michelle from Bits and Pieces. We had so much fun coming up with these lovely blocks for you. It was well worth our time and effort, and we hope you think so too. Also, you're going to find in there the So Yeah Brothers out of Vegas, Las Vegas, are running their charity quilt drive for homeless people in Alaska. Now, their YouTube channel is there, and you go look at them to find out more information. But the people who had got involved last year had just a blast. They had so much fun. And now, we also have a Facebook room, and we do all the same things Facebook rooms do, or groups do. We also have a whole bunch of different community chats, and we do fabric exchanges. We do finding free patterns. Anybody where we find free patterns, we post it there so other people can go look at the free patterns. And we also do a virtual sew-along under Discord. Right? So we've moved away from our Facebook sewing room, virtual sewing room, because they wouldn't allow us anymore. But now we're into Discord, and that's only for the Facebook group. So essentially, you have a virtual sewing date 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you never know who you're going to meet in there. That's so much fun. Lastly, I speak for free. No, not lastly. What am I talking about? I speak for free to quilting groups and quilt guilds. So if they want people to come talk to them about making scrappy quilts, elements of designs, making charity quilts, please give them my name. We also talk about what's coming up on our channel and what free patterns we have available for them. Now, we also have, lastly, our Zoom sew date coming up from now until the end of December. We have so much fun on those Zoom sew dates. They're 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we just have a blast in there. We have so much fun. So if that's what you're kind of interested in, you come on along into there. So come on in. Let's get to this sewing. This is the end, and we're at the corners. Okay, right now we're at the sewing machine, and as you can see, our next block, this is the finished squared edge, right? And our next block is going to be half square triangles. So I've got them all set up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to switch this around so I get the side that I need to sew, because I've done all the sewing on the other three already. So I decided I didn't want to take up all your time watching me sew. But what I did, I'm just going to show you this. I put all the triangles pointing towards the center of the quilt, right? Now, that's the way, to me, they looked best. If you want to go where they're all pointing out, that would work too. That's fine. It's up to you, right? If you decide you want to do them all, one going in, one going out, one going in, like that kind of pattern, you could do that as well. It's whatever makes you happy in your sewing room. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on this corner first. And now remember, all these seams are partial. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out our fabric, and we're going to start sewing this stuff together. And hopefully we will. There, I'm going to sew that one with that one. I sew this one with this one. I'll be fine. So I'm just going to make 8, because you need 8 per corner. So you're going to need 32 quarter square or half square triangles, not quarter square, half square. So I'm just going to run it through just like this. There we go. I'm going to lengthen my stitch length a bit. Okay. Yeah. These work great. These ones are just... I did throw a dark in there. I figured, okay, I had some dark and I was going to throw it out or in there, and I thought, okay, well, I might as well throw it into this. I was really surprised how much fabric this took. And I have probably enough fabric cut left for a baby quilt. And I think I will make a baby quilt out of the remaining. I had made too many 4 patches. So I think I'll do that. Something with 4 patches and, you know, squares, and just make a cute little baby quilt and it'll be fine. Someone will love it. I probably need something lighter with that one. You try and line up your really lightest with your lightest mediums, and that will help quite a bit with, you know, getting that trip around the world going the right way. There. Okay, I can use this darker one here with this. I love this fabric. I thought this fabric was just gorgeous. Okay, so now there's a couple ways we can approach this. And you're sitting there, oh Lord. You can either work, you know, just make a row and then sew it on and then sew your row on, or you can, you know, do this a little differently. Oh, that's the right side. You know, you can add blocks all together. I have decided I have a set pattern for this. So I've decided I'm just going to stick with my pattern. The triangle is the first block that gets set on the, okay, the pattern, the triangle is the first one that gets set on this block because that's the one that falls next, right? Because the columns, you can put all the rows on and then do the columns. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I found yesterday doing all the rows, getting all the rows sewn and ready, and then then just sewing all the columns at the end was easier for me. So when I was doing the other 3, so I'm going to leave that one up to you as how you're going to do it. So now we have triangles, and I use an easy angle ruler to cut these. You can use whatever method you want. I'm finding that easy angle ruler just the simplest tool I've got in my arsenal of tools. Now, okay, so we're just going to press quickly to the dark and get that all done. And I should find my hair tie. I wonder where my hair tie is. Okay, I just had a hair tie in this room and it's gone. Of course it's gone. Why would a hair tie stick around? Okay, there we go. There. Yeah, and I certainly used a lot of medium. Oh, there's my hair tie. Found it. Yeah, I'll get my hair all tied up, out of the way. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, because your partial seams go like this, right? And then you would go back and sew this column, your piece would be here, right? Your first triangle would be here that you're setting in, and you're setting it so it points into the middle. So basically you're mirroring this one, right? So right here, it's like this. So the next piece we're going to sew on, everything is going to have, except for one, is going to have a piece sewn onto this edge, right? Because if you put them all, line them all up, there. So we'll just do that quick like a bunny, and we'll hop along and get her done. All right. Okay, here, this. Okay, there we go. There. because I have my little pattern here. I don't know if you want to see it. It's my crazy shorthand for what comes on the rows, right? So this will always work for me. I'm going to move this one under so it doesn't have to worry about where that one ends. Up. Yeah, this was kind of a cool challenge, not to have anything touch the floor, right? Where you're, you know, you're getting up and down, and because I know sometimes I don't have a design wall that I can just put blocks up on. So I think maybe that's what I should be doing. Is okay? Is that the right side? Yes, it is. Okay. Come backwards. Yeah. Now this one doesn't get one sewn on because it's all by itself, right? Because that block on the other side here will be sewn on to this space right here. Oh, and all of it falls. This space right here, and it will be sewn into pointing inward, right? So we're gonna just sew that one. We're gonna sew this one, and then we'll sew that one. Get 2 off our list right away. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know, this is kind of confusing. Hey, it's like, wow, what are you doing? Okay, well, just clip all of these off. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now those are the ones that we've done. So we are going to go just like this. We're pointing inwards, so we're like this. I should pick a different color or a different one. No, I can pick that one. That's fine. Indecision today. I'm so indecisive. I don't know why I'm indecisive. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one through. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to run this one where it needs to be. Now I don't even have to sew it up to have this work out for me. So that's okay. Now, we're going to sew the next one on because that's done. Right? Because as soon as you sew on a white one, you've got another one done. So remember the pattern is light, medium, dark, medium, light, right? So this is where you're going to sew on the next one in the next column. Okay. Okay. Okay, now the next one here is got to have a medium. So I have a pile of mediums here. And I'm just going to start sewing on mediums because that will give me the next rows. Okay. I'm just going to put this to the side because the next one we sew on is right here. And we're going to go just like this. There we go. There. Yeah, this was such a fun way of figuring out how to do. I'm going to cut some of this loose thread off here. Hang on. I found some cotton that had embroidery on it, and I decided, okay, yeah, we don't need that in our. We don't need all that extra thread in my quilt. Yeah, we found some neat stuff. So then we just sew a low volume or a medium. I'm sorry, a medium. Because I'm confusing a lot of you. I know that with this, but trust me, it works, and it works great. Ah. There we go. Okay, and last one, and yeah, this continues on like this for a while, but yeah. So anyways, the Facebook group has been finding free patterns, and what they do is as they find them, they list a link, which I mean is just brilliant. I think that's such a good way to share. It's just listing a link. Now, I'm going to find the next row that I just sewed this one on. So this is coming next, right? Okay, and I make sure that this half square triangle is pointing in. The color is pointing in. Yes, it is. That's going to look great. And I'm just going to lay it out, sew it on. Now I'll list in the show notes as well how many of this or how many of that you're going to need. And now with this, we start adding darks. And darks are here. Darks on one side. There we go. Line it up. Take your time lining them up too, right? Because it makes it a little easier to finish your assembly. But this is coming together. It didn't take me long to sew all four corners together. It really didn't. I'm just going to get this off. And now I'm going to hold it so this one gets sewn next. Okay, and we'll get another dark one here. There we go. Dark and there. Nice. There we go. And my foot is running away from me. Okay. So now I'm going to trim this, all of these off. Oh, I got 5. Okay. So I'm just going to put this one on here. And yes, the triangle is facing to the center. The triangle is facing to the center. You can see that, right? Right, this triangle is facing in. So we're going to end up with a really lovely... Okay, now. There we go. I got another one down. Okay, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to cut here. I'm just going to continue on with this. I can't, this is getting big and heavy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put another light and to all of them. And then when we get to the end, we might need another dark. But I mean, we're just going to keep on with a pattern of light, medium, dark, medium, light, medium. Okay, so I will be back. Okay, so we got all the rows. So now we're doing is we're sewing the columns, and we're just putting them, you know, getting that loose piece sewn on. Right, so here's that loose piece, and you know, I've done a few of them ahead of time, so you don't have to watch me do every one of them, because this actually works out really well. It really does. You don't have to, there's not all this bending and whatnot to do this, and it's a quick way of doing this and adding some design elements into your trip around the world. Like I say, I did it all in blue. I was really surprised how many I was able to cut. Now, okay, oops. Now this goes like that. This gets pulled over. There we go. And once you get to the end, I mean, you know, the seams here become very easy to do. So I just whip along really quickly. Yeah, I thought of this idea because, like I said, I don't have a design board. I don't know how many of you don't have design boards, but it's like they're a lot of work, you know, by the time you line everything up. Now I've just got, this is the loose piece I'm sewing and this is the last one. So now by the time you finish lining them all up on a design board and, you know, putting them down, well, you know, like, wow. I mean, you kind of have to think about this differently, yes. But it's worth a shot at learning. You know, learning how to do stuff like this. But it's up to you whether you want to. I'm just showing you a different way of how to do like a trip around the world. And, okay. This goes down, this goes up. Why am my hands are not good today. My hands are not in a happy place. Oh no. Here we go. And last seam. And then we're calling her done. Okay. There we go. Of course, every time I go to fluff it one way, the quilt decides to take off in a different way. Okay. There we go. Okay. There. Okay, now that, and we are done, and we get to our ta-da moment. Yay! Okay, so here we are. We finished it. We got our Worldly Wednesday done, and I told you at the beginning the hardest block was in the center. So now you can see those half square triangles going around the very outer edge. You've got these 4 patches. And I'm just going to keep opening it up. It's a good size twin sheet, or twin. Here we go. Let's get cameraman to hold up one end. And as we go along through here, and we'll just lift it up so they can see kind of the center. Maybe, I'm hoping. Well, we'll take a picture of it and we'll put it near the end. But we're done. We finished. We're done. We're finished our trip around the world my style with some half square triangles, 4 patches, and a cute little center. So it'll go to a charity. I'm not sure which one. I make the top and they decide which charity. I'm good. So this was a lot of fun, and thank you for coming along with me. This was one of those ideas that I was working on for a while, and I thought, okay, I have a design floor, but I don't want to be running up and down doing, you know, one block at a time. So I figured we'll do it this way, and that way it'll get done, and it'll hopefully make some sense. So if you guys found it was confusing, I'm sorry, but it worked. It worked. Okay, so until we meet again, I hope you guys have a great week ahead and everything goes your way. Okay, take care. Bye. Hello again. We just want to thank you for enjoying our video and, you know, coming along with my husband and my YouTube adventure and quilting. And, you know, sometimes things don't work out as best they should, and sometimes they work out great. We're going, wow, that went well. But it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. Share, like, and subscribe these videos. That really helps us out, and it helps us make more charity quilts, okay? So you guys take care until we have a chance to meet again, okay? Bye!